Today, I built production grade software. Real per request authorization, real server side security, a passing test suite. My own part in it took under 30 minutes. That speed is not the interesting part. What actually took my time was catching two things that were wrong: a watermark that was technically there, but visible enough to look unfinished, a table of contents that looked right, but it had been guessed at instead of pulled from the book's real structure. Neither one would show up in a test suite. Neither one would show up on a dashboard tracking AI's output. Here's the actual problem. AI capability compounds. Each leap multiplies what one person can produce. Human verification does not compound the same way. It depends on one person's expertise and attention, and that stays roughly constant. So the gap between what gets built and what gets checked keeps widening, and it shows up eventually in one of two places: a compliance flag or a support ticket, after it's already expensive. The fix is naming that gap on purpose. Track verification coverage as its own number, the same way you track output, so you see the gap on a dashboard before you see it in the compliance review. So pick the last AI-assisted output your team shipped without a second set of qualified eyes on it. Would the defect in it surface in compliance or in support? Do you have any way of knowing before either one happens? The edge case has the full method for mapping this before it costs you. Find it at theedgecasebook.com.